Welcome to the Self-Love Lifestyle Podcast. I am your host, Melanie Monaco, and I am so honored to be connecting with you today through these sound waves. I'm a master self-love coach. I train and certify self-love coaches. I hold numerous certifications and practices like archetypal psychology, energy healing, intuitive eating, and more. But most importantly, I am on a mission to guide others in manifesting more self-love. Self-love empowers us with the tools to not only love and accept ourselves deeply, but to expand our compassion for those around us. Practicing self-love means alchemizing life's challenges by transmuting pain into purpose and viewing obstacles as opportunities for deepening self-awareness and understanding. In this podcast, I'll be sharing inspiration for your own healing journey, guided rituals, spiritual insight, as well as candid conversations with the amazing goddesses on my team and other leaders in the wellness space as well. My hope is that at the end of each episode, you feel empowered, inspired, and more connected to your most authentic self. Self-love may be a personal journey, but it is not a journey that we have to do alone. I am infinitely grateful for our amazing community, and by listening, you are now part of our community too. Thank you for being here. Now let's dive in. Hello, welcome back for another Self-Love Coach interview. My name is Melanie Monaco, and I train and certify self-love coaches. I'm really excited to be going live for this interview series where I'm talking with graduates of the Self-Love Coach Certification Program. And today we have such an amazing coach joining us, Renii. Renii has a beautiful blog. She's written ebooks, and she's such a present and active member in our community. So I know that she has so much to share, and I'm going to invite you now. Wait a second for everything to connect. I know that I was having some technical. Oh, there we go. Hey,
Hi.
so can you hear me and see me all right?
I can.
Awesome. How are you doing?
I'm doing good today. I am doing well. It is a little cooler. We get some cool weather, so I feel pretty blessed today. I'm pretty happy.
Oh, I love that. I love to hear that. Well, you deserve nothing but happiness. And I'm so grateful that you're here today discussing self-love with our community.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Well, I would love to have you share a little bit about yourself and what you offer as a coach to the people who might not know you yet, who are watching.
Okay, well, I'm Renee Modisette. I have my handle on Instagram and across other platforms. It's Mind Escape Vibe. Mind Escape Vibe is really was really birthed as I started, I like to say, revolutionize the direction and the life that I wanted to have and what I wanted to manifest in my life. Um, I'd reached a point in my career that I was thriving and I could go to work every day and I was happy and I still do, but I was not complete. And it really evolved into morning walks and trying to just figure out what I was passionate about. And um, I started a blog. So I started a blog, and then I wanted to learn more. My daughter-in-law, we were actually in the car, and we were coming back from Miami, and she said, "Well, why don't you get a certification? You talk a lot about self-love. You're doing it." And I'm like, oh, "Jackie, there's no certifications out there like that." And she was like, "You should look." And I went home and literally I Googled self-love certification, and the self-love lifestyle came up and I started to look through and see a lot of the information and read a lot of the information. And then I went to your Instagram page and I was hooked. I was like,
Oh,
this is me. This is where I need to be. And this here I am. And I really believe that it has changed my life. I always say that to you, Melanie. Your program changes lives because we tap into a part of ourselves that was there the whole time. It was just dormant, and we just didn't give it a chance to come out and play.
Yeah.
And now we play with it all the time. So I'm super excited.
Oh, hearing that honestly brought tears to my eyes. And I'll tell you why. Because I mean, I hear transformational stories all the time that are so inspiring and so wonderful. There's something about the way that you shared your story. It really made me feel emotional because I mean, we obviously have established, you know, our coaching relationship
Hmm.
past number of months, and um, you know, just hearing the fact that I've been able to have a role in your journey is so, it's an honor. It truly is, because I have witnessed your power and your resilience and your wisdom. And one of the things that I'm so excited for our community to see is just how much you have to give, because the fact that I have been part of your journey is, it really is a privilege. And so I'm really excited to hear more, and for the community to hear more too.
Thank you. Thank you. I really believe that it's a blessing. My blog post that I put out today, I dropped it at noon, and it's blessings and receive it.
Mm,
And I believe that we talked about in our trainings and our courses, we talked about abundance. And I honestly believe that sometimes we bypass the abundance piece because we're just surviving.
mm-hmm.
And just to be able to walk in this lifestyle of mindfulness and have the opportunity to grow, oh my gosh, like we are walking in that abundance and in those blessings, and we're opening our arms to say, come on in and receive it. So I'm super excited.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Well, I would love to hear a little bit more about what fears you've overcome, because you've overcome some
Oh, yeah.
really big things. So, you know, what are some of the bigger fears that you've overcome, and how have you done it?
The fears that I've overcome, I'd like to start off by saying I was a single mom and in the 90s. So but that lets you know my age a little bit. So, and I walked in a lot of embarrassment around that,
Mm,
around being a single mom, my kids having different fathers, and because I didn't want to be a statistic. And also on top of that, I was overweight. So I was hooked to the yo-yo dieting. I didn't understand or did not know about intuitive eating. And I think that really played a role in how I saw myself. And it really bled into the career space because I would show up like I got something to prove, like a bull in a china shop.
mm,
And doing that is taxing and it's tiring. And after a while of beating up on yourself for multiple years, I did it for 2 decades. You have to start to reframe that mindset when you say, thank God for waking me up this morning. But then in the next sentence, you say, you gained some weight today. You really fat.
yeah.
So just to get past that. And that's really what brought me to that journey because I had my grandson. He came to live with me. He was hurting. I was hurting. My family was hurting. And I didn't want to hurt anymore. And I had to figure out how to walk in a way that I could express love and still show up as my authentic self without feeling like I had to act to be that person, to turn into this actress every day. And that's
Mm,
really what brought me to the journey. It really did. I really think God intervened. Morning walks and being still and listening and just really, really listening. I can't say that enough. Really changed my life and it helped me to see that it was so much more to it than what I thought,
yeah.
what I could be, the limitations that I'd put on myself.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure that so many people who are watching or will watch this on the podcast are going to relate to your experience in some way or another, and be inspired by the changes that you were able to make. What are some of the messages that you have received from your blog readers and people in your community in terms of what they're struggling with, and what their challenges are?
I've received messages about from the blog about my opinions and how it has changed lives. It has offered a different perspective on how they see themselves because
Mhm.
we can relate in our stories. Everyone walks in different shoes, right? Everyone has a different story, but somewhere within that story, it's relatable. You
Yeah.
can attach yourself some way and somehow. And I root for them. I don't have to know them personally. We don't have to sit next to each other at the dinner table. I'm rooting for you because I want you to heal and find a way to heal. And I hear that a lot. Like this change in my life, it helped me get up this morning. I was I'm struggling with addiction and I've been clean for 2 weeks and I'm still going. And thank you for Gratitude Tuesday because it reminds me to be grateful. And for me, that's enough to make my day right there.
Yeah. Wow. I know. I mean, to receive messages like that must feel really fulfilling, especially having gone through everything that you've gone through in your life, to know that you're helping people with things like addiction, or, you know, other single moms, or just people
Mm-hmm.
in, no matter what circumstances they're in. How does that feel?
It feels great. When I started my blog, I would tear up. I was talking, I have a friend, her name is Wantia, and she does my photos, in your face photos. And I didn't even know she was recording. And she caught me tearing up when she said, why is Mind Escape Vibe, why is this blog so important to you? And it's important because if I can help one person see that they matter, that they're worthy, and that you are worth it and you deserve it, then I've done my part. I've done my part. So it's really important to create a community where that happens. And what's equally important is the support. Like I talked about it today. I said, I've met a lot of like minded people. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
Very, very fortunate to meet like minded people that propel you forward to say, hey, keep going. You got this. You got this. And you do that for us. I mean, a lot of the coaches in the program, they do that. You know,
Yeah.
especially when we're like, I don't understand why it's going this way or why you propel us forward to keep going. And I want to pass that on. I want to pass that on. I, it's one of the things that I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
Healthcare in this.
So, yeah, aspect is really, I think, such a missing piece for people in their healing journey. And
Mm-hmm.
so the fact that you're cultivating community with your blog and with, you know, your business, and we have our community with the self-love coach training, like, it really adds this whole other component to the journey. So you did get a question.
Oh,
What helped you hone into your intuition and listen?
prayer. I was never one to really pray a lot. I'm spiritual and I believe in God, but I didn't pray in a sense to where I needed to really hear what was being said. And I, I kept doing it. I have a friend, she was keep saying it, keep talking, keep praying, and keep listening. And I would pray, but I wouldn't listen. I'd pray and do what Renee wanted to do. And when
Right.
I stopped and started listening, I realized that tightening in my gut, that knot at the back of my throat and in my neck, that was my intuition. And when something doesn't feel right for me, I now say, that doesn't feel right. Before I wouldn't, because I didn't want to make someone else uncomfortable. And sometimes sitting in discomfort for someone else to be comfortable, that's just as worse. So that's what I did.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's
just want to stop for a second. My boys are on here. Keandre 3000, that's my son. Kiki Cuts, that's my daughter. She's on here. So I'm so excited because that's my sons and my daughter's on here. So thank you.
well, that's
As a
that.
mom.
As family, just, you know, my son, who was like 1 year old, he was watching my live the other day too. It's just, it's the best when you feel that support of your family. And I'm
Yeah,
sending
they've been.
watching. You have Renee is amazing. You are so blessed to have her in your family. Okay. I want to circle back to talking about your coaching business. So what are some of the offerings that you're creating that you're excited about sharing with the community?
The Gladness program is what I have in the Mind Escape Vibe for my coaching business. The Gladness program is really centered around gratefulness, love, authenticity, and determination. And these are all things that I hold really true to my heart, because um, I had to fight to bring that up and to continue to walk in it. And some days the fight is a little bit stronger than another. Some days it's easier, some days it's harder. But you know what? I really want that program to really bring that type of gladness for others. And it's really centered around the self-love roadmap. We start with self-forgiveness, have the 3 R's of self-forgiveness. I also have the 3 R's for self-acceptance. I have the 2 D's for self self-gratitude, for oh my gosh, I'm getting nervous. But
doing great.
yes.
Yeah.
And I have set it up that way so we can talk about it and you can have purposeful questions. So it's really self-directed, because you pose questions, I'll pose questions to you, we'll have a conversation. And I'm really hoping that it's very helpful. I definitely want to share some of that information with my YouTube channel as well. Me Time with Mind Escape Vibe. I'm launching that next week. And we'll walk through some of those things as well.
I love that. Yes. And I know that you have taken the coaching framework that we provide, the self-love roadmap, really made it your own. Like, you have put your own spin on it, added your own wisdom to it and your own passion to it. And it's really exciting to see.
Yes, the practice of self-forgiveness really, I wrote a PDF ebook, The Practice of Self-Forgiveness. And when I first wrote it, I shared it with you, and it was a memoir. You called it a memoir. And I remember I went back and I turned it into a workbook, because I wanted it to be more, I wanted it to be 20% about me and 80% about helping someone else. Yeah. And also, I'd chosen my number, 7 for completeness. And so I have my workbook out there as well, and it'll also be a foundational material to help in the program as well.
And I read it. It's wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My mentor read it as well, and she was like, oh my God, I love it. Yeah. I have really great people in my life to support me. I've been very, very, very blessed. Very blessed.
Yeah. Well, we receive, I think with community, I feel like we receive so what we are, sharing, testament to your capacity of spirit, the amount of love that you're receiving back.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't say enough about your program. Oh my gosh, I can't say enough about it. It has really changed. It is one of the guiding forces that helped to change my life. You really bring that type of life force into that program by having us take a deeper dive into the person that we are becoming. And I really appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate you so much. I thought I heard a cat in the background. Do you?
No, that's my Frenchie. She wants, she thinks that she is the light in the earth and that everything centers around her. Lord have mercy.
I felt that animal there.
She's something else. She's down here like, it's about me right now. And I'm like, I was like, if you can be good, you can have an apple after this.
Oh my God. My cat is always with me too. She's not here right now, but she's often on my lap while I'm doing Instagram lives.
This is my first live, so I'm like digging this. I think I can do this a little bit more.
And you're amazing. Awesome. And it's been such a joy to hear your story and have you share with our community. So everybody's going to follow you, Mind Escape Vibe. They're going to check out your workbook, your program. Is there anything else that you want to share with our community today?
The best thing that I could say right now is that I'm rooting for you, and that even if you feel like you're walking it alone, you are not, because my heart will extend out to you and wrap my arms around you from wherever you are, because you deserve happiness. And I hope you know that. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I just feel that in my soul right now that needed to come out. I'm wrapping my arms around you, and I'm rooting for you.
Wow. I feel like that feels so present and so real. I feel your energy and your intention with that, and your authenticity with sharing that. So thank you. And I'm so grateful for your time. So everybody,
Thank you.
you check you out, and thank you so much for you, Renee.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Isn't Renee the best? I love her. So glad that she came on for an interview, and I really hope that you all connect with her. Check out her blog and her offerings. Just another amazing community member that we have here who offers us so much wisdom. It's one of the best things. Yeah, I know. I see these comments coming in. She was wonderful. I feel that love. Yeah, totally. Same. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so grateful for you, and I'm so glad that you're tuning into these interviews. We're going to have more interviews with more self-love coaches soon. So if you felt inspired and activated by today, be sure to tune in for more. And if you have any questions about self-love or the Self-Love Coach Certification Program, you can definitely reach out to me. You can check out the link in my bio. And I'm sure that Renee is present for questions as well. I'm sending you all so much love. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for listening today. I do really appreciate it. And if you want to connect further, you can find me on Instagram at The Self-Love Lifestyle, on Facebook at The Self-Love Lifestyle. You can go to theselflovelifestyle.com to learn more about my offerings and the Self-Love Coach Certification Program. And if you feel called, you can rate and review this podcast. That will help more people find it, which does grow our community. So if it feels aligned, I would be so grateful. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. And again, I just want to offer so much gratitude your way for listening today.